So in this video we are harking back to the fourth Sunday of Easter, and the progression has gone like this in these introits. Easter Sunday we have Christ risen from the tomb speaking to the Father. The second Sunday of Easter we have the newly baptized being greeted by the church and exhorted to long for the pure spiritual milk without guile. The third Sunday the joy of the church reaches into all of creation. And so all of the cosmos now is exhorted to praise God. Now we turn the perspective a bit and we say that the love of the Lord fills the earth. Why? Because by His word the heavens were made. So we see that not only is creation called to sing to God, to give joy and praise to God, but we can see God's glory in creation. We have a sense of His love permeating all things. Not only the beauty of God, but God's love. God cares for, preserves things in His love. This first word, misericordia, a beautiful Latin word, very difficult to translate. It's merciful love, it's mercy, sometimes it's just love. It translates a Hebrew word, which is also difficult to translate, chesed. This word chesed, again, refers to God's fidelity, faithful love in the covenant that He made with Israel, and in the covenant He has made with all creation. He's promised not to destroy everything in the flood ever again, for example, in His covenant with Noah. So God's fidelity is the basis of our joy. We can be confident and comfortable in the realization that God is on our side. This realization that comes especially through what we see in the resurrection. That even in death, God's power is greater, God's power to preserve, to be faithful to those whom He loves and has called. Now, we're going to sing for you just the opening phrase again. Maybe half of the notes, maybe more than half of the notes of that phrase, it's got a very narrow range. What can we make of this? In fact, the whole of the introit, with the exception of the first allelúia that goes up to do, takes place in a very narrow range. We noted this about the very first introit from Easter, Resurrexi, and in fact that one is also in note 4. There's this mystical sense of confidence that I spoke about that has something to do relating to the incarnation and the purification of our passions. And I think we're seeing this again extending out into all of creation. Creation could be a scary place for peoples in ancient times. It's difficult for us to think of this sometimes. When we see something wrong with nature, we tend to blame ourselves. Say in global warming or other ecological problems that we face today. We don't see nature as hostile in the same way that, say, Genesis 3 indicates, that the ground isn't going to bring forth fruit without a lot of labor. In the resurrection, we see that creation is being restored, and what used to be hard work and sort of futile work turns out to be sanctifying work now. And this is an important principle for us as Benedictines. One of our 19th century mottos is ora et labora, pray and work. Our work is sanctifying. And it is in this interaction with the cosmos again that our passions are purified. We don't have to sing ecstatic songs to communicate the joy that we have. It's enough to sing within a fairly narrow band, but with great fervor and love and confidence in God. So we're going to sing once more straight through, and please notice how the range of this just gradually opens up until we get to the allelúia at the end. Misericórdia Dómini.